Drop it.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? All right. Jimmy puts printing. Dope. All right, let's get into it. All right. So Speed Racer signaling Apple up after Apple down. Let's go ahead and get right into the charts. We're gonna look at GME really quick. The puts printing. Of course they're printing. Good stuff here, right? You had basically a traffic light. You waited for a retracement to the 13. You could see the thinning on the thigh gap. Then boom, full sale south, right? RSI stayed below the moving average. Then finally, RSI broke below 50. Moving average broke below 50. This thing is going down. Now, don't be greedy. You do have a level here. Expect something happening around there. As it stands, the 1, 3, and the 5 are both showing bullish, bearish momentum, right? So they're all in agreement. On the 1 minute, if you were front running the 1 minute, you got your signal here. As you can see, the highlighted candle. It's kind of hard to see because it was basically a doji candle, but then you get your traffic light down. This printed. Let's go ahead and measure this out. If you were able to front run it, I mean, that's a 39-cent move. That is a profitable put option. Now, Jessica Jones says, Gabe, I hit 9.64% on the port this morning on old school 1348 fundamentals, done at 10 a.m. Jessica Jones, congratulations. That's what you need to do. Fall back on fundamentals. Let's see. Kenny, let's go. Mr. Mayor of Prince City. Haha, appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go ahead and look at these alerts on the 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, you are getting the most actionable alerts on the freaking planet. Let's go ahead and look at Apple. Apple is just flickering around. So if you guys are wondering, what are you getting with the 3-year life? You're getting basically these candles that have you paying attention, right? If you get a sequence of highlighted candles, it's literally indicating sideways action and or chop, right? So you could see that the thigh gap was thinning out. You got a traffic light. You got another traffic light. Then you finally got the traffic light down, right? But when you see these candles highlighted, it's probably good, especially when the highlighted candle is happening on the traffic lights. It's probably good to stay out of that play, right? And the thing is if you enter a play, that's great. Once you enter uncertainty, get out. Recalibrate your trade and play the better setup. There's nothing worse than committing to a trade and being in denial that the trade's going to go your way. That's how you lose money. These charts give you actionable alerts and give you enough insight to say, let me not fuck around and find out, and let me not be stupid. If the trade's going against me, it's going against me. So what? Cut your losses, keep it moving. You guys get enough alerts. As it stands right now, 70 alerts on the Speed Racer 1, right? Speed Racer 3, 19 alerts. Speed Racer 5, 3. You're getting enough traffic light alerts to make trades on a daily basis, right? You're looking for the ideal setups. Now, let's go on over to SPY. And SPY here, there we go. You guys see this candle here gave you the heads up, courtesy of the thinning on the EMA. You could see it's highlighted. It gave you a traffic light. It came right back down. The SPY's at the 200. You guys know what to do at the 200. You could see weakening in the thigh gap here, courtesy of these two highlighted histogram bars, right? There's no reason to fuck around and find out, especially if you're at the 200. Now, if you do get that break, congratulations. You're looking at 390.61 as your next level. But the game here is securing profit. If you jumped in on this candle and you rode her down, that's a 90-cent move. And here she goes. She's getting ready. That RSI compared to the EMA. You can see the RSI is green. This is a level of uncertainty. We are now uncertain. Do not leave your profits to uncertainty, especially when you have guaranteed green at this point of the trade. Can you look up at the chop on Google? When you can, I can go ahead and look at Google, the chop here on Google. Here goes Alphabet. Now, the 1 minute, again, you get the transfer here, right there, right? It makes the move, you get a traffic light. It consolidates. Now, why did this happen? I'm going to show you why this happened. We're going to go ahead and hit replay. We're going to come back to this candle. And what I want to do is I want you guys to pay attention to the EMA Genie. So we are on the 1 minute, 1 minute signals, traffic light to the downside. The 3 and the 5. We're waiting to see if there's an agreement. It never agreed. It flickered. It finally agreed. But you're right here on the EMAs. This is basically a very uncertain play, right? Not all time frames are in agreement right here. Ideally, you would want to see all time frames in agreement, and or as it stands right now, RSI breaking its moving average, and we're building some thigh gap here on the histogram, right? That's why we call it thigh gap. But as it stands right now, this is absolute sideways action, and yeah, I really don't see any reason to be in Google, to be honest. Yes, Eli, that's essentially what it's doing. Okay. Let me go ahead and play catch up here. Reading some text, multitasking. Okay, so you could see now you got the traffic light to the upside. You guys know this, though. You guys should know this, especially when you got what's called an EMA braid. Ladies and gentlemen, we fall back on fundamentals. You're able to identify what's a good trade, what's a bad trade, what you should be doing, believing in the charts. You saw thigh gap get really thin, then it just absolutely reverses on you. Finally, the 1 agrees with the 3, and then the 5 is finally going to go ahead and agree as well. The 5 wants to go ahead and turn green. Should she break this level here on the 48 on the 5 minute, then you have room to run to that 200. Okay. That's all she wrote with Google. Now going back to the alerts, we could see Apple also coming on up at 10:56. Let's check out Apple. And with Apple, let's go to the 1 minute. And you can see, right? You got traffic light to the downside. It's consolidating. Then you have highlighted candle, highlighted candle, highlighted candle. This was literally warning you, like, hey, bro, don't be stupid here. And you could see that the RSI was also telling you the same thing. You go ahead, exit your trade, minimize your loss, prepare for the move to the upside. You have a level here. Let's go ahead and mark it. You're done there. The 1, 3, and the 5 all agree. Now we have to go to the 3 and see what's happening. On the 3, we have deep blue here on thigh gap showing strong momentum. Let's go to the 5 and see if we see the same thing. Now the 5 says RSI is breaking above its moving average. That's what it looks like, right? And they're both above 50. RSI is at 55.13, moving average 55.23. This is bullish. Let's go to the 3 minute. In the 3 minute, we could see RSI is in fact above its moving average, and it's also above 50. This is bullish, okay? Go to the 1, and we can see more of the same. This is bullish. Now, you want to go ahead and keep an eye on RSI relative to its moving average. If you get a break below, then the play could possibly be done. More importantly, if you start seeing a highlighted candle, then the play could be done. All right. Now, it's coming up to this level, right? Do we have any indication that it might reverse on you? No. But do we have an indication of where we might and should be taking our profit? Yes. We have that at 159.16, right? You don't have to play for home runs. You can play for scalps, right? I really think that what's happening here is that individuals are going ahead taking a trade and you're playing for the home run. but then it reverses on you and you don't believe in the chart. The chart is the only thing you need to believe in, guys. You don't have to believe in me. The chart is all you really have to believe in, right? As it stands right now, we go back to Apple. Let's see if we get a highlighted candle. That highlighted candle will tell you maybe it's time to reconsider this trade, right? I still play and always play for my weekend cooking hookers in EDM. All right, hey, cool, man. The Yishin, cool name, by the way. As you can see, the wick is struggling up here. Well, we can get a break. Okay, so now let's go to the 3 minute, right? If we get a break above this level, you're profitable, right? You should be profitable, man. But you get a break above this level. This is where you would defend it. I'm seeing hesitation here. If I got in on this candle, that's a 40-cent run. That's a quick scalp. And at the end of the day, who am I to tell Apple to go higher? That's really, you know what? It blows my mind, right? When you go on like Stock Twitch or Weeble or you go anywhere and people are like, go higher, go higher. It's like, listen, man, you can't rain dance this. You just can't, right? You go ahead and you follow a system. You see a level, you identify it, you identify your risk, you protect yourself at the level, as is what's happening here right now with Apple, right? You guys are seeing this real time. You know, I hate when the haters come in and they say like, "Oh, well, you don't trade in real time." It's like essentially I am trading in real time because I'm giving you guys my thought process on every single play. Every single play. My thought process is the same on every single play. All right. So, this is a great example here, right? Do you guys want to go ahead and risk it right now? Be greedy? Uh-oh. That's what greed costs you. You didn't protect yourself. That's what greed cost you. That ain't my fucking problem right now. That's a problem. That's your problem. That's a discussion you need to have with your wife and say, sweetheart, I have a problem. I'm a fucking loser. All right. Now let's go ahead and look at Tesla here. Tesla on the 1 minute, you could see how this candle warned you. It looked like it was coming down. This candle was a warning. The next candle did not print a traffic light. Now you get another candle, which gives you a better entry, and it makes more sense because it's right on the blue pill line, right? Now you get the traffic light down, and you're coming right down to a level. Let's go ahead and measure this out. That is a $1.55 move on Tesla. You made bank. I owe you nothing more, right? Vito says, according to the calculator, at 1% a day, I'll reach my yearly goal before June. 1348 is the truth. Yes, before June. So you're in on Tesla. It came here. You guys knew you were defending your profit coming into this at this level. You got wicks, but it didn't close above this level, right? Except here. Maybe this is where you would take your profit, or maybe this is where you would go ahead and scale out and wait for the continuation, because the 1, 3, and the 5 were all in agreement that it was coming on down, right? If you see weakness on the 1, if you see weakness on the 1, you come to the 3 and see if there's weakness on the 3. If you see weakness on the 3, you come to the 5 and see if there's weakness on the 5. There is no weakness, so therefore you can trade with confidence. You could literally use the 1 minute for your entries, and you could use the 3 and the 5 to guide you through the trade. Very, very easy, simple stuff, guys. We designed the system to make it easy for you. Whether you respect it or you don't respect it, that is entirely on you, right? Entirely on you. Now, Cheese just got my 1.4% for the day. There you go. You're done. Now, I'm going to show you guys the power of 1%. And this is something that we harp on in the community. If you started with $5,000 and you compounded 1% a day, you would turn that into $1 million in 533 days. There's 222 odd trading days in a year, so it would take you 2 years plus. Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. If that's too long, then ask yourself how long it would take you to make $1 million at your current job. This would take you 3 years with minutes worth of work. A job, even if you're making $250,000, will take you 4 years, requiring 40 to 60, maybe even 80 hours a week of your time, right? Ryan, you're making 250 this year. It takes you 4 years, but you're slaving away, 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours a week. Come on, right? You have to allow yourself to believe in the system and stop rushing it. Let's see. Need to double that due to taxes. Listen, man, just pay your taxes, right? We're talking about gross. We're not talking about net. Everybody goes on gross. If you go to any bank and say, I do $1 million, or basically 250, 300,000 a year gross, they're going to be like, welcome to the 1% club. Let's not get ultra technical with this. Debit spreads activated. After tax, 18 years. Jesus. Okay. Now, we'll go ahead and take this number and double it to 10,463. For the serious traders who understand PDT and maybe even trade on margin, 25,000, which is basically the norm. Actually, I want to show you guys something. The average American has about $32,000 in their 401k. This is averaged out. The average American has about $32,000 in their 401k. You turn the 32,000 into $1 million in just over a year and a half. I mean, you have to allow yourself to let the magic of compound interest work for you. You don't need freaking homers every single day, all right? You don't need those homers. Let's see. Moving along. Let's get right back to the charts here. We go back to Speed Racers, see if we got any more alerts. We got the SPY, the Qs. Let's go back to the SPY. By the way, Tesla is still paying you. I would say based on the 1 minute, right? She's losing some strength here with the thigh gap. Go ahead and secure that bag, especially if you're going to go ahead and play today. Look at, especially today, where maybe you're playing 0 days on stocks. I don't know what some of you are doing, but I know for a fact, right? If you are playing 0 days on a stock which expired today, this sideways action is simply just eating away at your premium. Just num 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 num, eating away at your freaking premium. Okay? Why put yourself through that? Right? You guys are literally now trading for crumbs when you got the meat of the move here. That's essentially called greed. Don't be stupid. Please don't be stupid. Right? If you want to be stupid, go watch those other streamers. I really don't need you guys watching me if you're gonna be fucking stupid. Right? Let's see. SPY. Let's go back to the SPY. Right? Great example with SPY, right? You get highlighted candle. It's telling you like, hey, look it, we're gonna shift. Then that candle is also highlighted on the traffic light, saying we might shift again. This candle's then once again highlighted on the green light, saying we might shift again. This candle once again is highlighted, saying we might shift again. You see what I'm saying? These highlighted candles will help you understand if you're going to get caught in sideways action. You could see that there. If you guys want this chart, make sure you reach out to Diana and upgrade to 3 years. Really, really simple stuff. Really, really simple stuff. These charts are just freak. If I had these charts 13 years ago, I would not be here. I really wouldn't. Knowing me the way I was in my 20s and in my 30s, I'd be like, Every man for himself. Every man for his freaking self. Obviously, now I'm a little older, and I want a cool legacy, right? I want a cool legacy. That's where I'm at right now. But in my 20s and 30s, yeah, I'll go fuck yourselves. I have a competitive advantage, and I'm not teaching nobody shit. But now I'm just an older man, and I'm like, hey, I have all the money in the world that I could possibly ever ask for. Might as well teach this shit out to, degenerates like you. Otherwise, you're gonna get led to the slaughter. You're gonna get led to the slaughter by these other freaking dudes. Like, this is a fact. This is a fact. No one puts it on the line like myself and STV each and every day, right? If you are still debating, go ahead and check out trade1348.com. $5 first month. I'll prove myself for 30 days, and then you decide if hanging out with me is still worth your time, right? I promise you, your port will thank you. All right, going back to the charts here, you could see we got these candles that kept you out of chop. Then this candle committed. Why did this work out so well? This worked out well because this candle led you into below the 200 EMA. Right? You got below the 200 EMA. This was golden. Now you do have a level here, but you got the 3 agreeing with the 1, and now you got the 5 flickering, saying, yeah, we going down. We're going to break this level. Come on down. Now, the beauty in this, right? By virtue of respecting these candles, right, you're in profit. If you disrespected this candle here and fell in love with this one, you would be absolutely hurt. You would be so hurt. You would just be hurt, especially with this candle that just happened. Right? There's nothing wrong with being wrong when you are trading. Nothing wrong with being wrong. Accept it. Wait for the next trade. There's no reason why you guys got to be holding and hoping to the fucking moon. No reason. Why? Because we got some more alerts for you. Today alone, 95. Now, would you tell me your father's Discord provides you 95 alerts a day just on the 1 minute? Just on the 1 minute? Any other Discord or community out there is giving you 95 plus alerts a minute on the 1 minute chart? No, they're not. Jesus Christ. You guys are now down to a level. Don't be greedy here, right? Now, if the 5 agrees, then, hey, we could probably be looking at 389.40 if the 5 agrees, right? And the question is, does it get to this level before RSI on the 5 reaches a level where it could bounce? Okay. Let's go back to the 1. Check it out here. I know everybody's in on this play. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some colorful commentary with this one. Right? A colorful commentary. Don't be stupid. No, but honestly, going back to the 5. The 5 can potentially keep you in this trade. The 1, we're paying attention to RSI. So this is where it gets interesting. You see how we came down to a level and immediately RSI responded right there? You see that response from the RSI comes down to a level, responds. Now check this out. You're going to wait and see if we get this here to start turning light yellow. We're going to wait and see. You guys can technically hang out in this trade until we see light yellow, and or if you decided you were going to protect your profit here, right? Light yellow's happening here. Let's go to the 3. The 3, let's see if we get a light yellow on the 3. If this remains a deeper yellow or an orange, guys, sorry, I'm colorblind, right? If you're not agreeing with me, you're like, that's not yellow, that's orange, review dork. Well, as it stands right now, it hasn't highlighted, right? It hasn't lightened up, right? So the 3 can, in fact, keep us in the trade. It's magic. It's magic. Now we have to go ahead and see what the 5's doing, right? And the 5 has not. Well, first off, the candle has not closed. It'll close in about a minute. Okay. So we wait for that candle close just to see what might happen. But the one, you're here at this level. The 3 kept you in just a little longer. Let's see how this plays out. Now, since we're seeing price sensitivity here, both on the 1 and the 3, I have to ask you, what would you rather do? Would you rather endure the tension that you might be experiencing right now in the trade? Or would you just rather secure that profit and say, fuck it? Me personally, right? I would just secure the profit and say, fuck it. There's no reason for me to be tense right now. There's no reason for me to start doubting. There's no reason for me to be like, okay, is it going to keep going down or is it going to come right back up? I have enough evidence that's saying, like, maybe I should just not be greedy. Now, if it runs on me, who cares? Right? I still make the smarter decision to secure that bag. And then guess what? There's another trade happening. That's it. It's just making sense to you guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumb up, right? But there's really no reason for me to, say like, all right, yeah, I wanna endure this. Like, no. No reason for me to say I want to endure this. Absolutely none. You're making money. Like I always said, when your money's still out in the market, it's not even yours. It's the market's money. It's not even yours. So secure that bag. All right. Moving along, let's go ahead and see what other alerts we have. We have Microsoft to the downside, Coin to the downside, Apple to the downside. Now, Apple's probably worth watching considering the SPY. We're going to go ahead and check out Apple. We go on over to the 1 minute. And yeah, this printed beautifully, came right down to a level as well. So if you are in on Apple, you see you're weakening here. Don't fuck around, find out. You're in profit. You are in profit. Let's go ahead and measure this out. If you got in somewhere here, or maybe even here, and you came down, that's a 34%, 33% move, 33 cents, sorry, right? All the way to the bottom of this wick would have been a 50-cent move. You knew where your level was at. Oh, why am I going to chance it at this point? Okay. We go ahead and look at the 3. And we're going to see, you could see the RSI just looking like it wants to pivot up on the 3. The 5 hasn't closed yet with this traffic light here, right? Now you're in profit. Are you gunning for this level? Maybe you are. But while you're gunning for this level here at 158, protect yourself here at 158.44. Where's the Silvergate alert? It's up 75% so far. What the fuck is Silvergate? Silvergate? Oh. Don't see it. Let's see. Chris asked, Gabe, will the 3-year plan get the thigh gap indicator? Yes. Yes. Let's go ahead and look at SI. Silver futures. We're looking at it on the 1 minute. I really don't play silver or gold, but you could see how this plays out on the 1 minute. I mean, silver futures, gold, etc., etc. Guys, look at this. I'm going to show you something, right? You get a traffic light to the downside. You see the consolidation. It finally breaks. Now, you got a traffic light to the upside. Let's go ahead and measure that move. Mind you, this was Wednesday the 15th. That's a $2 move. That's a 10% move. That's a profitable indication. Fouls, that's probably the game that's something that I have to talk with the guys about. Well, I checked out SI, and this is where it brought me. Silvergate, it's SI, the bank, open trading after being shut down. Wait, ticker symbol SI. That's where I'm at. I'm on ticker symbol SI. Silvergate Capital. Jesus. Oh, by the way, yeah, you see that traffic light with Silvergate on the daily? You literally knew it was coming down on the daily. Jesus Christ. I mean, well, this was August of 22. The most recent here, that's a $15 move. So that was Silvergate on the daily. Let's go back to the 1 minute. And she's moving on up. Traffic light here in the 1 minute. Carrying you on up. You got a traffic light at market open. Got carried on up. Let's see what happened on the 3 minute. Just coming on up. The traffic lights are leading the way for you. Banks are nasty right now, but racking up on them. Good stuff. I guess this would just make sense. What goes down must come up. Let's see. What's the SPY doing? Yeah, he just got some consolidation here. Is playing within this region here. You should be profitable on the 3 minute. I owe you nothing else. You'd be profitable on the 1 minute. It owes you nothing else. Right? Let's go ahead. Look at the alerts here. Microsoft coming on down. Microsoft, this warned you. Traffic light came down. You see on the 1 minute, you got the alert. It came down to the 200. That's a 50-cent move, 55-cent move. It's coming on down. It works. The charts work. I do this every fucking day, and it's just ridiculous. Like, this is wild to me. Here we go. We got the Qs coming on down. Right? And we have your entry here. You have your traffic light. It brought you down. Where did it bring you down to? Approximately this level. You knew better. The level was printed for you automatically. You saw RSI break in its moving average. You saw a weakness here in a thigh gap. Let's go ahead and look at the 3 minute. The 3 minutes keeping you into play. Let's look at the 5. The 5 minutes keeping you into play. So we go to the 1. Now you go ahead and say, all right, I can definitely secure the bag here and or protect my profit at this level should she break. But as I stand right now, I don't even think it's worth the risk. Let's go ahead and measure this out. That's $1 move. That's $1 move. What more do you want? What more do you want? Ryan says SPY feels sideways. The whole market feels sideways a little bit, right? If you're going to play the volatility, you got to play it on the 1 minute. If you're going to play the volatility, you got to play it on the 1 minute. That's it. Going back to our alerts, the last alert was Microsoft to the downside. You guys could see like all the big boys are coming on down. Meta, Amazon, Qs, Google, Apple, Coin, Microsoft. They're all coming on down, right? That's also a good indication that the market has decided to trend. And Miguel, you're absolutely right. Usually side trading at this time. I mean, could have made money here. That was $1.54. Could have made money here. That was $1.40. Could have made money here. Come on. Let's see. Measure that out. That's another $1.20. Could have made money here. Let's go ahead and measure that out. Down to the 200, 35-cent move. The SPY alone on a 1 minute could have literally had your port up 10%. Just playing these moves. Right? Okay. Now I'm going to say this. On the SPY move up, I think it's not perfect. We're still working on it. It's not perfect, but still always keep an eye on the thigh gap. The thigh gap works 100% of the time. Okay? But here's the deal, guys. What time is it? 11:30? If you are not profitable by 11:30, you're doing it wrong. If you're not profitable by 11:30 each and every day, you're doing it wrong. Right? And so what tends to happen is that by 11:30, right? And you're not profitable, you start chasing sideways action and then you end up hurting yourself more. Now, if you are profitable by 11:30, then you have the option to walk away and or look for the setups, right? But honestly, the longer my money's in the market, the more I'm at risk. It doesn't work out for me, right? Again, if you're not profitable by 11:30, you're doing it wrong, and you shouldn't be playing past that, anyways. All right. Maybe you could come back at 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, where you get a little more volatility. But between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, all they're going to do is just take your money. You're not going to beat the house, guys, right? I mean, yeah, I know that sounds really, really negative. If you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to beat the house. The SPY here coming up to its 200. A traffic light here. We have some decent momentum, but the 3 and the 5 just simply disagree. So we have to go ahead and look at the 3 and see what's happening on the 3 and then see what's happening on the 5. So on the 3, you're getting rejected by the 13 and the 48 right there. On the 5, let's take a look. You got more of the same, right? Not entirely convinced for the 1 minute to chase the move up, right? And there you go. You got a traffic light up, but you also have the 200 EMA there. I say be careful. And this candle is also highlighted. Now we move on to the next candle. Let's see if that candle is also highlighted. It's not. You broke the 200. You're good. Now, where do you take a profit? This is a scalping opportunity because the 3 and the 5 don't agree with this move. So you have to look at this as a scalping opportunity. If you didn't scalp, you didn't make money. The 3 and the 5 didn't agree with this. So you knew you were entering some level of chop, especially with the 200 EMA there. Is structure plan different than the master payment plan, or is it the same thing? Well, structure plan is for lifetime, and you pay that over 10 months. The 3-year master plan, that's 1348, which you pay in lump sum. Still cheaper than what any of those guys are out there charging. I mean, you got some Discords that are charging like $90 a month. That's over $1,000. That's over over $1,000 in a year. And we're doing 1348 for 3 years. Right? At night, thank you for being the hype man. Prices are going to be going up. Prices are going up, so secure the bag now, guys. If you are in a community, go ahead and reach out to Diana. Gain access to these indicators is definitely going to take your trading to the next level. Like, you guys are seeing it firsthand. I don't know what else to show you guys, honestly. Going back to the alerts, we got Amazon SPY up, AMD up. Let's go ahead and look at AMD. I feel like we have not looked at AMD. Vincent says, I think the thigh gap is the closest and most accurate indicator. Well, you will be made wrong very soon if you're looking at any one indicator to create your trading thesis. Right? Let's look at this here. Let's go to AMD. As far as the 12:30 stream, I think we're canceling that. We have to actually work with Algo on a few things. So, it's fuck around Fridays. Really not much going on Friday. You guys can, in fact, watch STV. I believe he's going to come on at 1:30 anyways, right? He's going to come on at 1:30. But have to work with Algo. And so we're going to take the time to actually work on the bot while market's open, right? So here we go. AMD on the 1 minute. Looks like she paid. You saw that level there at the 48. You saw the 3 and a 5 disagreed. So you knew this was a quick scalp, right? Right here, thigh gap 0.04. It didn't highlight on the candle for some reason, but again, you could still see thigh gap as long as it's less than 0.01. You can sort of kind of like front run it. So we go ahead and we make the move to the 48 EMA, and that's a 30-cent move. The 3 and a 5 have yet to agree. Let's pay attention to the 3 now. What's happening? Well, the 3 is losing momentum. That's cool. At this moment in time, not entirely actionable. Let's go to the 5. The 5 is also losing momentum. Again, this is cool, but not entirely actionable. So as it stands, if you were able to basically secure profit here up to the 48 on a quick scalp, congratulations, you made quick money. As you can see here, this bullish momentum is getting weaker here on the 1 minute with AMD. Vincent, it's not followed by RSI. There's a set of rules. Vincent, if you're in the community, you're going to learn quickly. Once you start looking at the curriculum, you're going to learn that there's no one indicator more important than the other, right? What your job is to essentially investigate the move, whether it be the 1, the 3, and the 5. Investigate that move. Build your thesis based on the collective agreement of everything that you're seeing, right? A collective agreement on everything that you're seeing, and then build your thesis that way. If you're going to build it on just, a thigh gap cross, you don't know, it might not work out. But if you could go ahead and build it on certain rules based on RSI, EMA, 200, 48, 13, traffic lights, the 3 intervals, very, very simple. And the more repetition you have, the easier these trades become. So, Julian, 1348 has helped me get consistently profitable, and I'm teaching my daughters how to trade over the summer. Girl power. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Let's see. No, hope is not a strategy. It really isn't. Right? It's not. Jillian, generational wealth. I love it. I love it. I understand Diana's doing the same. I understand Diamond Dog's doing the same. This is a tool that you can teach your children, your cousins, your family. It's really good, though. You teach this to your family members, and they actually get really good at it. They'll never ask you to borrow money. Hey, can I borrow $20? Oh, hold up, bro. Hold up. I'm not going to give you $20. I'm going to give you $69. Wait, nope. Even better. I'm going to give you $5. Join up in this community and then learn a trade. You'll never have to borrow money, honestly. El Bago, my son will be doing 1348 this summer. I love it. I love it. Is FOMO a trading strategy? No. No, it's not. We know that. I took a $500 account, traded SPY micro, used 1348, and I am up $2,669. Social proof right there. There goes your social proof. That's your social proof. All right. Let's see what else we're getting with these alerts. SPY coming on down. Let's go ahead and take a look at SPY. SPY on the 1 minute. What? Got a traffic light up. I don't see a traffic. Oh, it flickered. It flickered and then it bounced up. It's still struggling with that 200 EMA. I'm not chasing into this unless it breaks the 200. I want to see a break of the 200. That way the 305 can get some room to run, right? Because for the 3, it has to break the 48. Then it has some room to run to 391. On the 5, it has to break the 13. Then it has some room to run to this blue pill line, which is also 391.77. Breaks that, then you're looking at 392. But pretty much in all the time frames. Oh, it's happening. Uh-oh. It's happening. Josh, wow. Wait, hold on. Josh. I don't know if I want your 12-year-old son hearing the way I talk. Wow. Wow. All right. Michael came across this life-changing strategy last January. Overall, my account is up 112% since joining. Numbers never lie. Since January, February, March, we're going into April. 4 months, up 100%? Bruh, good stuff. Let's see. Monday's not going to be nice. We'll just wait and see. Gabe, that's what I'm saying. If it was for PG, I'd include it for my daughter as well. Well, then that's all the more reason for you to actually learn the strategy and be 100% confident and competent as a trader so you can, in fact, pay it forward. I'm not for everyone. I'm not going to pretend to be for everyone. The fuck I look like? That guy in Canada who used to wear a mask? That's a pure politician there. Yes, he's made for TV. I'm not fake like that. Like, seriously, you could be sitting next to me. I got gas. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it. Fuck that. Red tape. Oh man, listen, man. This is an adult's game. It's an adult's game. I tell you, yeah, the people on the other side that you're taking money from, they're cursing you to all hell. Oh, they are. Oh, Kenny's gonna use me to ease him in. I don't know about that, man. I'm like Barkley. Remember Barkley said I'm not a role model? Everyone got pissed at him. He was like, I'm not a role model. I don't want to be a role model. I was like, no, I don't want to be a role model. I don't want to be a role model to kids. Like, if I'm the only thing that your kids have to look up to, your parenting is all fucked up, bro. You had a point. Yeah. Don't use me for a role model. Like, honestly. Be the role model for your children, please. Um, okay. So the SPY broke the 200. If you got in on this, hey, you're profitable. You know better. You're here to protect it. Right? The 3, let's see what the 3's doing. The 3 actually has room to run. Oh, this might be happening. Let's look at the 5. And the 5, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got 54 seconds on the candle close here. If we can get any part of this candle, fuck, no. We could get any part of this candle above the 48 at candle close. This is going to get interesting real fast. So all them parents out there, you ever hear the way your kid talks when he's playing Call of Duty or Minecraft or Roblox? Man, be surprised. You look at your kid and like, oh my God, yeah, I love you, but you're the next fucking Unabomber. Chill out. And there she goes. There she goes on the 5 minute. She broke. Come on, let's hold. Let's hold. Let's hold. You got weakening momentum here, right? Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Let's go to the 1. It's happening. Oh, it's happening. I love it. I love it. Come on, come on. You can do it. Now we got the 3. The 3's got a traffic light. Come on, 3. Just hold and close. Hold and close. We got about a minute left. A minute and 20 seconds left on this candle. You got the 48, which is established as your risk. Right. Let's go to Netflix really quick. I know some of you are probably into SPY play. I just really want to prove it out. But Netflix got a put signal on the 3 minute. Netflix coming on down. Traffic light. We got a traffic light on down. You see, you do have a level here with Netflix. The 1, the 3, and the 5 are in agreement. Let's go ahead and look at this on the 3. Do we have a level established on the 3? You probably got this level here with the blue pill line. It's flickering around. You're also losing momentum here. Be mindful of that. On the 3, you're losing momentum. What's happening on the 5? And at the 5, you're literally caught right on that 48 there. Don't trust it. Let's go to the 1. If you're in on the... see? There you go. Don't trust it. I don't trust it. Holy fuck. Okay. It came all the way up to the 48. Rejected. You're losing momentum here on the 1. You have a level right here. Right. You could hope that RSI breaks below or continues to pivot down below its moving average. You were highlighted the candle here. Let's go ahead and say you played that. I mean, that's a 97-cent move or a $1.05 move with Netflix. Not too shabby. But now, all attention's on the RSI and making sure that she stays below its moving average and that the values of the moving average and the RSI stay below 50. Personally, if I'm in this play, my target is in fact this blue pill line. Right? That's my target. See, that RSI break above its moving average, no bueno. Let's go ahead and look at the 3. It's struggling here in the 3 too. You got RSI breaking above its moving average. Let's go to the 5. You got the 5 and you got level here with this blue pill and you got the 48. So as it stands right now, it could literally just be sideways action, right? But this was a scalp play. Definitely a scalp play. Now, if you want to fuck around and find out and hold, that's on you. If you got in on this candle, you're still profitable. Probably should have gotten out down here, right? That's all I got for you. Personally, I'd be exiting Netflix right now if I got on the traffic light down. Just by virtue of there being levels here, the 3 and the 5. It's not worth me risking that hold, right? Now, Amazon. Amazon on 5 looks like it wants to come on up, right? All the other time frames are green. We go to the 1 minute traffic light happened right on this candle. Let's go ahead and measure this out. It's 38-cent move. You're losing momentum here on the 1 minute. Secure the bag before she breaks to 48 to the downside. You're profitable, secure the bag. She's going to break the 48. It's happening. Right before your eyes, it's happening. You don't want to leave that to chance. Right? The 5 is red. Let's pay attention to the 5. The 5 is losing momentum. Let's look at the 3. The 3 is losing momentum to the upside. You can see it's already. You have so much disagreement between the intervals here with Amazon that I would literally just go ahead, take my profit, and call it a day. That's it. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. $5 for your first month. We'll do our best to navigate you into profitable situations, keep you out of dirty situations, keep you humble and honest and profitable, right? And literally show you how to read these charts, right? It's really not that hard, okay? Not that hard. So that's all I got for you guys. I'm signing out. Make your money. Enjoy your weekend. Whoa. Amazon just went berserk. Holy shit. Just went berserk. Wow. Okay, so after a candle like this, what do you think happens? It's going to come back down. Let's see. She just came right up to the 48 here on the 3. We've seen that move before. We saw it on this candle. So we got to retest. The 5 is still saying red until now it's going to say green. Your next candle is going to be a traffic light. Oh, there you go. Surprise, traffic light up. Wow. Okay. It was definitely a fake out. But, I want to show you guys something. You were profitable here. Sure, you're more profitable here. But did you have any indication to take the move down? Was there any indication to take the move down? No. Which means that either way, you were still on the right side of the trade. Some just a little more filthier than the others. Right? Some just a little more filthier than the others. That's it. Sometimes you just get boom, boom. That's it. Sometimes you get boom, boom. Let's go ahead and look at the SPY. Look at throughout the day. You could see these are regular candles, and it came right up to this level. If you were in on the SPY, yeah, you made bank, right? Traffic light, you made bank. Let's go ahead and measure this out. That's a $2 move. Who wants to be greedy? Anybody being greedy right now? I know a lot of you are in profit, right? If you're playing these all to the upside, a lot of you are in profit. No need to be greedy. 17%. Good stuff. Secure that bag. Peace out.